I just attract what you put in, you get back. I'm screaming Campbell, then still hit the dancing them wherever I'm at. Feel like a champion.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Dak going to start out going to the air.
And Callaway taking it in left side. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
2nd and 5. Straight ahead, Gibson.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On first down, right back to Gibson.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
They'll go again with Gibson.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing. Prescott. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
And the Bills are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to tight end.
Five yards remain on second down.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Second and 5. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a third down gain of 4. Here's Kelly on fourth down. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Russell, and he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bills are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's got it open, then he completes it to Callaway.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Prescott from the gun. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
A handoff for Gibson.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. Open man is Samuel, complete.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Gibson again.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Looking to throw. Prescott eluding the pressure right to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
Sly able to put this one through.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play here for Buffalo. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They're going to look to throw.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Russell, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he...
Touchdown, Bills! A great play there with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game.
And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. This is taken at the 23. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
They'll set up to throw. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone. As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield, because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Once more, Gibson.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25.
76 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Prescott. Got a man, it's Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
There's Prescott, able to get away. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Prescott to throw it.
Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson.
And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown.
Antonio Gibson.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Buccaneers have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it's now 17-14.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. They'll set up a throw.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen to Kelly.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw again.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
So 4th down coming. We still haven't seen a punt yet. At least here, they're in a reasonable spot to go for.
This I can understand. Some of the others, not so much.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Strickland.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain. Because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On second down, here's Gibson again.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Prescott now. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Prescott. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram.
And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30. But one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's a give to Gibson.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Over the middle here to Brown.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. And this looks like a roughing call. Okay, so roughing the passer, I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is, just depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
A carry for Gibson.
And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. Gibson. Touchdown, Buccaneers. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Second and 6. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Here's Gibson to start the drive.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Now Prescott. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. On third down, here's Gibson.
And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
Taking on the midfield logo. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now back to throw. And my goodness, another interception. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
And the Buccaneers are going to take over here up near the 40.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Prescott now from the 50. Open man right side is Ingram. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Now they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
The Bucs on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Prescott.
He's going to pick up the first down and then some.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 26. A nice pickup of 17 yards. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
123 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign.
Second down and goal. Prescott escaping the pressure right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Dak Prescott, a 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Buccaneers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Slot.
Up and good, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Take it in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. That this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Strickland. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now they're in the hurry-up. On play action, they'll throw. He'll leave it for Kelly complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. He'll drop to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.
That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
He's going to have the first down and more than that. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Gibson.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back.
And they'll run here with Gibson.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
They'll go again with Gibson.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know what's really strange? I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like 1 time a week. The best teams I know, they practice starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0.
Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game 1 of many to come sitting next to you. Really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year under.
Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we were not the ride nobody wave, we're the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had the...
Hello, new world, all boys and girls, I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lied. Whoa, yeah.
Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi. Take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss. Take off the weird jewelry, I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top 5. Take off them fabricate streams and the microwave memes, it's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo. Take off the Sandro pay, 5-day stay, take off for the meal, hella follow. Take off the fuck flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad. Take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I lack. Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, that if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the should know, take off the doje, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer off and what do you have?
You ugly, you out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about us? You out of pocket. Who you think they carry up us? Get back in pocket. The world in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run. The profits abandoned, the law take advantage, the market is crashing, the industry wants to sleep in the box while they making a mockery following us. This ain't monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all getting jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with